with Esdeath as the only remaining piece of the Empire, it seems that everything has fallen into place. Right? Wrong. Plus, before getting into Esdeath herself, let's just remember that we haven't seen a single glimpse of Prime Minister Honest since Chapter 72 when he activated the Ultimate Tegu. We can't forget he's still alive, plotting God knows what. So basically it's less of a war and more of Esdeath not giving two fucks. But to think that her power could affect that sort of range of an area, it's amazing. But if it's all based on the fact that she could draw all that power from her cavalry, which has been stored from her making them days and days before the actual confrontation, it makes sense in a similar manner to, Naruto fans will know this one, but similar to Naruto making those shadow clones and having them store Sage Jutsu chakra and then bringing them back in to activate the Sage mode. Somewhat similar. Just somewhat. Just thought I'd, look at that little similarity. But, that reference aside, Akame is another one who's a little bit reckless in her planning. Drugging herself, kind of like Hirome, but I guess only a one-time deal is okay. Especially since, the after effects, or at least in her case, will just be like the dulling of her senses, which will make, assassination stuff much more difficult in the future. However, this is the final battle, which has been noted many different times in this chapter alone. So in terms of whether her abilities would be needed, they're already full aware of that. Everyone's fully aware of that. So the risk isn't really there. I mean, there is a risk, but it's not as big. The risk that's real big, though, has already been put into effect this chapter, with Tatsumi becoming a dragon already. See, we were more worried about the number of uses, not the intensity of each use of Curzio, but he's reached that intensity. And he seems to be pretty far gone, to the point where it kind of looks really bad, like people are wondering if they should put him down. Kind of like Takizawa in Tokyo Ghoul RE. Except that didn't end well. So hopefully this... Actually, no. I don't want it to end well in that terms, because here's the thing. You can't let the title of the series, Akame ga Kill, fool you. Tatsumi is absolutely the protagonist of this series, and I would hate to have the manga repeat the anime's mistakes. However, that's where we realize that they're incredibly similar. Now, a third reference that I'd like to point out is it's similar to the way Dragon Ball Super, which is a huge thing right now, you know how the anime and manga for that are so vastly different, but there are the certain checkpoints, such as the fact that the arcs are the same, such as certain characters being the same. And you'd think, because here's the thing with that, Akira Toriyama, might have an outline. That's a big theory going around. So what if we take that theory and put it here? Because it's not that long of a series to begin with. It's not One Piece length. It's a monthly series, so it might feel that way for sure. And there might be some certain changes as we go on. But the Akame ga Kill is reaching its end. The 75 chapters is still really short. Like, there's not a lot to think about. As much as you like to pack into a series, that's still just, like, say, 80 chapters max, maybe. This thing is going to be done before next year. So there is not a lot there. So when we think about how there's outline theory could work here, let's look at a few checkpoints. I've even, looked back to double check. So let's see. What are some big ones? For example, the Supreme Tegu is in both. As we know, the anime has been... How old is it now? I actually forgot to check that much. But yeah, I think it's at least a year old, isn't it? No, it's almost 2 years old. The last episode was in, let's see, yeah, December 2014. So yeah, it's been quite some time. But like I said, this isn't a long series. When we think to the part that's been the final arc for that long, it's pretty surprising. So yeah, the outline theory makes sense because now the Supreme Tegu is a big one. Of course, there were certain parts about the Tegu itself that were different. Yes, but the layout is still the same. The design is mostly the same. The Emperor is the one using it. So the endings probably might not be that different. So let's look. Leone not killing Honest. That's a difference right there. Fine. Akame not killing Kurome. Another difference. But here are the similarities. Wave and Tatsumi teaming up against the Supreme Tegu. Check. You know, Leone killed by Honest. Check. Akame versus S death, you know, following the Emperor's defeat. Check. So yeah, the endpoints might not be that far apart after all. So in terms of where we can see the series going, we might see Tatsumi die, which is not at all my favorite, you know, little endings. But in terms of who survived Night Raid so far, it seems about the same. The only, you know, survivals that the anime didn't have that seem likely right now is just basically Kurome. So, who else is going to survive by the end of this? Will Tatsumi survive in Cursio's final transformation? Will the manga take any more points from the anime? You guys tell me your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Also, follow me on Twitter and on Facebook so you can keep up to date with my releases. So, till next time, Smalls signing out.